Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy. Think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me. I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic. You can't stop it, it's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see.
Hey guys, welcome back to Food Spa Home and Garden, and today we are going to make something.
You have to make sure that you wet it just a little bit on there and make sure it doesn't move. And we're gonna do zucchini and squash, so you do want to cut off the ends.
At home, this thing is from
you can
Amazon.
cut off this end too if you want to. It makes it easier for you, but I usually just stick them on
and
like this.
You basically stick it in there and use your pressure to make
and you
these
do have to hold
spiral
it
noodles.
In there real
the one
good
that I have,
and press and turn at the same time.
No, I don't know.
This one's gonna make spiral noodles, and I think that would be kind of cool.
I've had it for several years, and I don't pop it out very much, but I think I should start doing that more.
Hopefully they don't fall apart.
And since it's going to be the new year and everything, everybody's going to be on one of those health kicks, of course, because everything starts in January, and then, you know, sometimes our goals fall off. So anyway, all you do is put the zucchini or squash or whatever into the machine. They have these little extra, like, they're like cards. They go in there and they make different designs and stuff like that. And they're pretty cool. So anyway, I Zulu'd the heck out of all of these zucchinis and squashes, and it was wonderful. I don't even know how many I used. I think I used like 4 of them, maybe even more. I got a bag from Costco, of course, because Costco is my favorite place in the whole wide world. And no, we're not sponsored by them, maybe someday. But anyway, getting all of them out, and then what I did is I took the little extra pieces and just gave those to the dogs because they can have squash. They usually have that in their dog food anyway, so that's actually a really good treat to give them, and they enjoyed it. I also cut up some extra tomatoes for this one because I wanted to have some extra, like, flavor, some natural freshness to the actual zucchini noodles, and oh my god, it tastes so good. So what you want to do is, if you're gonna get yourself a big glass baking pan, I think I need to use like a 9x8 or whatever the normal size the big one is, and cut up a couple tomatoes, and then do your Zulus, or buy the noodles from one of the places. You can do that too. You can buy it already prepped. I also bought, because I was being really lazy, the basil pesto from Costco, which was really yummy. And it does have pine nuts in it, and you can make your own too, because sometimes I make my own. But my plant is not really all up to par right now with that. Sometimes it's really hard to find basil in the bunches too around here. I don't know where you guys live, but sometimes, like, depending on where it is, you can get better fresh food and stuff like that. So anyway, you want to open a jar of the pesto sauce, and I used a large jar in this case. Put your Zulu noodles in there. I think I put some tomato paste in there, and I also added onion and mushroom to it. I also added some red peppers and yellow peppers also because I wanted to get some extra yumminess and flair to everything. You could actually add sausage to everything if you wanted to also. I believe I just added some ground beef to this whole thing, so it was kind of like a pasta bake, and that way it's all cooked together. Added some Italian seasoning and tomato paste to everything. I think I also added a can or a jar of tomato sauce that I homemade, but you can make whatever or buy a homemade thing of tomato sauce if you would like. I do have somewhere in my videos the homemade tomato sauce, so I might link that one in one of the descriptions, just so, or the iCards or whatever you do in the video, so that you guys can do that if you want to make your own sauce. I actually can it too, so that's really nice. My stupid can opener I've been having problems with lately, so here pretty soon I'm going to invest in probably an electric one. My hands are kind of weak sometimes depending on the day with my fibromyalgia, so if you do have arthritis or any of that kind of thing, you might want to think about getting an electric can opener, because it might be one of those game changer things that might actually help you in the future for your hands and prevention. So I'm basically putting the tomato paste all over into the sauce, and then I'm adding the ground beef. Now you don't have to cook the ground beef all the way. If you really want to, you probably could even put it raw into the bake, but I did not do that. I really wanted to make sure that it was nice and cooked halfway at least, so I did cook it halfway, and I did drain it, and I did rinse it and stuff like that. And then after that, I went ahead and put it in pieces into the sauce, mixed it together, and then put the Zulu noodles in there. I did not have any mozzarella cheese, so I had to go to the grocery store after this, and I put it on later, which you won't see that part. But at the very end of the video, you will be able to see where the mozzarella is also. I added all the peppers inside here also, and I believe there is some garlic freshly chopped up also. And then I added some black olives on top later for the dish. So it was quite yummy. You do want to put this into a 350 degree oven for about 30 to 45 minutes. I would just check on it from time to time to make sure that nothing is coming out of the pan. Sometimes I put like a cooking dish underneath it, because I do fill these pots up really high. If you fill it up too much, you can always get another pan or glass dish or whatever to fill everything up. But ideally, all of this, even my one onion and my tomatoes and everything, fit into this very well. So we will see you in a few minutes after it comes out of the oven.
No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, yes, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic. Got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want it, yeah.
Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you could take it. Go on and take your aim.
Alright, so there we go. There's our pasta today. I hope you guys really enjoy this one. I think you guys will. Bowls and everything, so cool. So guys, thank you for watching Fitness Bar Home and Garden, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Don't work too hard. I know that you will though, and I hope you inspire you to do something wonderful in your life, no matter what it is. Inspire other people to do something wonderful in theirs. I want to wish you guys all happiness, and I really appreciate all of you guys for subscribing to the videos, and also for help supporting the channel.
I wanna be the best in the game. Invest in my name.